I am doing the best draft for the Buffalo Bills. This is 2017. The draft is late April. And let's look. I have the best draft for the Bills drafting down from number 10 to in the middle rounds. And I have them getting a receiver. Now this book has the receiver that I would get at number 17, 19, somewhere around there. As the number 10 wide receiver in the draft, I don't think so. Amara Darboh from Michigan. And let's see, his height is 6'2", so he has decent height, decent weight, 215. He has very large hands, almost 10-inch hands. He has good size arms, 32.5 plus. He runs mid 4.4s, 3-foot vertical jump. In the long jump, 10 feet 4 inches or 124 inches, 17 reps. So those are some really good numbers. I'd say his one of the most fascinating stories is from Sierra Leone in Africa. Parents were killed in the conflict. Good size athlete with well-developed build, weakness, upright, 1-speed, route runner, lacking start-stop suddenness. To be a dynamic after the catch weapon. I don't think so. There's some video of him getting a touchdown against Lattimore, who is, what is he, one of the top cornerbacks in this draft, and even this magazine has him as one of the top cornerbacks. I have him as number 1 from Ohio State. So after this, number 2, the second round, and number 10, I have the Bills. The best pick would be to go for another receiver. Okay, I have him going Taylor. Taiwan Taylor. He's a little short, 5'11". He has okay bulk, about 200 pounds. He runs 4.5, so he's not the quickest guy, but he has decent sized hands, 9 1/4. Very long arms, as long as Darboh's, over 32.5 inches. Look at those standing long jump, 132 inches. That's like, it's 11 feet. Look at that 3-cone. He's very maneuverable, and he has decent, okay strength. 13 reps in the bench press. His vertical jumps only 33.5, but when he runs 4.5, he's maneuverable. Has similar skill set to D.D. Westbrook and John Ross. He's not injured as far as I know since he did the combine. Unlike John Ross, who injuries seem to be a concern. Taylor has one of the best combinations of explosiveness, feet, and top-end speed in the class of receivers. He runs hard after the catch, helping. Weakness, this isn't necessarily where, I mean, they're saying he doesn't really have a weakness, and they're ranking him number 15. Okay. So there's some good video on him online. And let's see, for second round, and we're going to go with Curtis Samuel, who honestly might still be there. He has some weaknesses. He's not tall, tweener size, skill set limited, growth potential. He's had patience to his run diet. Needs to develop hand technique versus press. Physical and pass protection, but room. Okay. Added punt return duties, but averaged only 3.2 yards. Okay. Some of the things that I saw wrong with Samuel is looked like he dropped some passes. I know they were thrown at him hard. There are other receivers that I think would have handled that. So he missed a bunch of those, and that he very well may be there in the second round. Even though they list him as the number 4 wide receiver, this would be in the middle of the second round. Some of the reasons why teams would want him. Let's see. He's only 5'11", but he has good bulk, 200 pounds. He's runs and catches. He is the only player in Ohio State's history to finish his career with 1,000 yards rushing and receiving. His 40 time, 4.31. I think that's the second fastest out of wide receivers in the combine. Vertical jump, 37 inches. Very strong, 18 reps. He does have short arms, but 9.5-inch hands are very large for his size. Very good straight line speed, and he can leap quite a bit. Okay. He's not very maneuverable. He's kind of tight in the hips with a 3 cone of 7.09. For a guy his size, it's pretty slow. I don't know if it says that in here. But he's a slasher, so similar in many ways to Stanford's Christian McAfee. McAfee, his 3 cone is a lot quicker. He's not as tight in the hips. But Samuel's faster, and he's faster, and he's a little bit stronger, I think. Let's see here. McCaffrey. They're about the same size. Vertical is about the same weight. Yeah, McCaffrey only did 10 reps, so he's not as strong, but that 3 cone speed was 6.57, amazing. But yeah, he's a lot slower. You're talking 1700ths a second, so at this level it's pretty substantial. His vertical is very good. Okay, so that's the second round for the Bills. Now the third round. Let's see, we're going to go tight end. And I saw this guy, Sprinkle, from Arkansas. He's a big guy with very long arms. Here we go. 6'5", 256, 34.5-inch arms. 10 3/4-inch hands, almost 11-inch for his hands. He has decent speed, for a big guy. It's not too terribly slow. It's, decent, 4.69. Vertical jump is only 29 inches. Long jump, 116. But he's an unbelievable blocker. This book says he's the best blocking tight end. Right there. Pro style offense. Proficient with his hands to engage and sustain defenders. So that's the third round. Now the Bills do not have a 4th round pick, and in the 5th round, let's go with cornerbacks. I'm not sure if he's going to be here. No, I meant safety, sorry. Bills need a safety. Small school stud. Let's go for him. Xavier Woods from Louisiana Tech. 2-time first-team All-Conference. Has a reliable open field tackling skills and knack for forcing turnovers to make an NFL roster. But they have him listed here in the 6th round. He's 5'11", a little short, but he has good bulk. I don't know what his combine speed was. They have it listed here as around 4.6, so it was a little slow. Only average straight line speed for free safety or cornerback roles, although it can protect nicely as a new corner. There's a step in transition. So that's a need. And then they have another 5th round pick. And with that, let's go quarterbacks. Since they need a quarterback, Or actually, let's go with Peterman with their first 5th round pick, since quarterback is. The Bills do not really have anybody to back up Tyrod Taylor if he's injured. I mean, they have last year's rookie Cardell Jones, very raw, very strong arm, decent athleticism, just a big bulky guy. Then they have, let's see, they have one other guy who has a very high potential upside. He's very smart, can react quickly. It was from Liberty University, has been in the bounce around teams for a couple of years. Woodrum is his name. So he only has average height, maybe average arm strength, and he's a decent athlete. But let's go with Nathan Peterman, first 5th round pick. Okay, and then we'll go try to get the safety Xavier Woods with our second 5th round pick. Okay, so he's 6'2", but he's a smart guy. His arm length is 32, so it's decent. He has almost 10-inch hands, so it's very good. He's not the best athlete. Did the 3-cone in 7.14 seconds. That's kind of slow. He only ran a 4.82. I mean, that's about average. So we'll look at him in video later on. I mean, he's done his own raids, operating pro style scheme. Compiled a 47 to 15 touchdown to interception ratio in the past season. High character individual and worker. Yeah, strength. Not afraid to unload the ball. Drop the ball in between levels of the defense. Comfortable in the pocket. Functional mobility. Not afraid to stare down the gun barrel and allow routes to develop. On the ball till last second. Average 9.3 yards per pass attempt. That's very good. 60.5 completion percentage as a senior. 27 to 7 touchdown to interception ratio. That's good. Okay, so that's one quarterback. Let's get another one with the 6th round pick, and the Bills do not have a 7th round. Let's go the guy I had to add here. So apparently he's ranked below 12th, since this is the last guy, Sifo, whatever his name is. Alright, Mitch Slider. I just wrote his name in here, worth watching. He's 6'3", so he has okay height. He's decent bulk, 226. He's very long arms, 33, 3/4, almost 34 inches, 10-inch hands. He has some explosiveness. It's a 10-foot 3-inch standing long jump, and 34.5-inch vertical jump. His straight line speed is slow though, 4.93. So we'll take a look at him. He just looks apart a little bit. He can run, but I mean, he's just short yardage guy.